Welcome to Mormon Book Reviews, where an evangelical encounters the restoration. So this is a very special New Year's message to my viewers. So I kind of did a year in review with my Thanksgiving shout out episode, in which I kind of talked about all the guests that I've had. And of course, I've had a few since and want to thank them for coming on as well. But I wanted to just basically talk a little bit about first of all, awesome year, first year. I mean, it started in the spring and I can't believe we made it to the end of the year and now we're on the cusp of 2022. So happy New Year to everybody. I just want to talk a little bit about what 2022 is going to be looking like. First of all, I want to announce that we've set up a Patreon page. I've had a number of people express interest in being contributors to the program. And basically the Patreon would be set up so that we can finance upgrades for equipment, so that we can also maybe fund trips, because I'm planning on doing 3 trips for sure, which would be the Mormon History Association, the John Whitmer Historical Association, which is going to be in Independence, Missouri this year, and the Sunstone Conference. So I got 2 in Utah, 1 in Independence, Missouri. I'm also going to try to get out to the Church of Jesus Christ's General Conference in April. They're going to get back to me with the exact dates, but Josh Gailey said that I'm welcome, and I think I might just end up attending. So this is just very exciting because our YouTube channel within the next couple months will start being monetized. We've reached almost all of the requirements, all the levels that you need to be at to get monetization. We're about 80% there or so, and so we're getting close. So I also want to encourage those of you who are regular viewers but who are not subscribers. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel, because the quicker that happens, the quicker we get monetized. It's not going to be a lot of money because we're still a small channel, but it gets the ball rolling, and it definitely gives the channel even some credibility once you reach certain levels of subscribers and stuff like that. I also want to just talk about a few things for the coming year. First of all, we are planning on taking everything and downloading it into a podcast format. We hope to have done it this fall, and it just kind of got busy, and next thing you know, it's wintertime. But we're looking for a January launch of the podcast. I also want to tell you that that's also when we're going to start bringing back our Thursday book reviews, okay? Every Thursday, starting in January, will be the book reviews. So our schedule will be as follows. On Fridays, we'll continue with our interviews. On Thursdays, we'll go back to the book review format. And we're adding a third night to our program, which will be Tuesdays. And that was actually, I've already taped a bunch of interviews where they're like 20-minute segments where I sit down and discuss various topics with particular individuals. And the Brent Ashworth one that I just released is a preview of what Tuesdays will be looking like as well. So that's going to be a really exciting thing that we're going to be doing 3 days a week, but I'll actually be doing less interviews because I'm just focusing then on Fridays as opposed to 2 days a week since the end of season 1 of our book reviews. I also remind everybody to check out our website, mormonbookreviews.com. That's a very cool website that my assistant Anthony has been building for me, and we're just we're still experimenting. And I also want to encourage you to friend me on Facebook if you haven't already. If I would ask that you message me and say, hey, I'm asking you to be friends because you asked me to do this on your channel, because sometimes I just don't know who you are, and it's better, you get random people requesting friends and I just don't know who they are, and I'm just trying to keep my Facebook page basically just friends of the show and of me. So I just want to thank everybody for the fantastic first year that we have. I'm very excited about the second season of book reviews. Again, Patreon set up. So if you want to support this work, this great work that we're doing, and it's really crazy when you think about all the guests that we've had on this program. I mean, I've had the who's who. Everybody wants to come on, and nobody has turned me down, which is pretty wild. So we have probably the most diverse amount of guests than any Mormon YouTube or podcast channel there is, period. I mean, we're talking to everybody, and that's an exciting thing. So if you're on board with what I'm doing, please check us out. Please friend me on Facebook, subscribe to the channel, sign up with the Patreon. And I just want to remind everybody, like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification button when the new episode comes out. You'll be informed. You all have yourself a fantastic 2022.